Hello everybody, my name is Swindle11 here, and welcome back to Super Cattail PAWS. Last time we went through the first four levels and the secret level. Now we are going through the rest of the levels for World 1. First we will be starting off with the base. So to start off, again, it is to be known that we will have to do some backtrack later because, well, in order to get most of these bells in the game, we need to have at least the 4 cats in order to do this, as well as some helpers need to be leveled up to a certain amount, which actually comes in play here because we actually have, well, one of them. For example, we have the stone helper, who needs to be a level 2 in order to break a certain block that is blocking a pipe, which is exactly where the final bell is. So, as you can see here, we're getting a bit more of a introduction to helpers, and yeah, unfortunately, coins in this game are a bit harder to get. Again, like I said, I haven't played the second game yet, so I'm not too sure if that's the case for the second game, but the first game made coins really easily, but also were not really needed. But anyways, we are now talking to one of the cats from apparently the second game. Again, I've never played the second one, so again, I don't know why I started with the third one, but that's just how I did it because I don't know what was going through my head process at the time, but apparently I thought this was the first one. I know in all signs that this game was just made recently. Anyways, we are buying a piece of candy. I'm pretty sure that'll be useful for later. And as for the other, just going through the helpers again, we even have apparel and stuff, but I really never bought any of that because, well, like I said before, coins in this game are not easy to get. There's only 2 ways how to get coins, are either replaying levels or getting or going to the fishing pond and fishing fish for money, which is just some fun times all around. But yeah, so as you can see here, we got the key for the base. Got some story progress here, and yeah. Interesting. Again, this is probably looking super familiar in the second game. Again, I haven't played it, so again, all new to me. And as we get out of the building here, we also have this dude who I immediately take 50 coins from. And yeah, I'm just gonna ignore that for the time being. But also what I wanted to put in and add was that, let's see here. Let's see here. Oh, there's Ollie. Ollie from the first game. Maybe another person from the second game. Again, I don't know too much about this. I also did know that the worlds were expanded upon, but again, that could be not the case. Again, the second game might just did this a lot better, but as coming from a person who has played the first game, for the hubs just being simple, like, I don't know, about like 5 to 10 seconds at most. Also, we have a quick intermission here. Today we bring you a simple game within a game. Yep, this could be a game on its own. Seriously, super fun, worth your time. I bet there's a huge secret if you max out the score. Probably not, but yeah. This is a good distraction from the game, in the game, if you're into this sort of thing. There we go. Nope. Okay, so let's go over to some future clips here and talk about a couple of these bells. So the first bell that we will be collecting here is actually up here. Once finding out that there's an actual section up here, once we run over here, we can actually dash over to here, and there's a tow for 20 coins. Basically, what this lift is going to do for us is it's going to take us up to the first bell. In order to get the first bell, we need the orange helper. I know it's probably called the coconut helper, but the fudging thing looks like a orange. You can't tell me different. But anyways, we're just gonna quickly bring out the orange. Yeah, like I said, that looks like an orange, not a coconut. It's in my opinion. And there we go. He was holding the first bell hostage. Oh shit, that's the second bell. Great, bad on my part there. We actually collected the first bell right away in the office area. Not the office area, but the first building area. My bad. Anyways, on to the third bell here. So, ironically enough, in a later level, you'll find a place where you can buy ice cream. So, I didn't even know this was a requirement until I got down here. So, yeah. Which he gives you the third bell, and finally we can get out of here. That's all the 3 bells in the HQ. So let's head on to the next level. Also, you have daily quests if you really are into that. I really never did them, so yeah, it's a little neat thing, but yeah. So, level 6. How does this level fare? Well, somewhat of a desert level. I immediately went out. I went back in. And we got new enemies who seem to have spikes on them. And there we go. It won't be a bit while before we actually get Cupid, which can basically speed up this whole having to wait around for the health thing. Again, I don't know why. I guess I understand why, because again, the whole you having to get hit thing, I guess, does have a matter to it, especially considering if you really can easily get healed in a couple of seconds, what's the point of waiting around and stuff? But yeah, I don't know. I guess if you're good at the game, it shouldn't be a problem at all. But for the instance of this, it was somewhat hard, but not really. Again, I think my most I love the double tap feature of the thing for like running. It's creative, but oh my god, there's like sometimes when I'll just like double tap and then all of a sudden it'll like cancel out of it, and yeah. So if you've seen like these little parkour bits and stuff, yeah, I was having trouble with like the double tap thing. Hell, I even still was having trouble with later on, and I still probably will with the second game. But yeah. So far, good music all around. Background's pleasing to look at. So far, I found 2 bells with no problem at all, which I can only assume that the third bell is hidden pretty hard if the first 2 bells were just out in the open. I'm trying to get the coins and this is probably going to cause another death in the process. We also got these like wind whirl kind of things, like tornadoes. We just went past them. Okay. Just gonna keep going past them. Went into here. Got some coins and nothing really else in this cave here. At least from what I can see. And now going back out. We're heading up to the third bell soon. Again, I'm just trying to collect coins and stuff. And there it is. So, funny enough, I jumped right over this and just went on my merry way. You needed to... There's a secret hidden entrance down there. And I also ended up dying down here. And we went up here this way. We need to find the third bell. And the third bell is actually... It's more in the... It's like up in the ceiling here. And you need to break a certain block. But you also don't want to break too many blocks. Is the best way how I can put it. So after I had my rock basically destroy a good amount of stuff here. I switched over to the golden bat. For something that wouldn't kill, or, well, back to Cupid, now back to Riggs. God, I'm really indecisive here. No. Killing a couple more enemies. I think I'm trying to figure out where the third bell is. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, I was in the wrong place. But yeah, moving back on. That's how you get the third bell. It'll actually take you back up to a yellow platform up in this area, which we will be passing by soon. Once again, I am trying to get all the coins, as well as it seems like I also have a vendetta of killing all these enemies for some reason. But yeah, just trying to get all the coins here again, because coins in this game are a bit more scarce than, well, the first one. Again, I don't know if the second one is this lenient with coins, but also talking about the first one and its coin, I only needed the coins for, like, well, to be honest with you, like for a couple of bells that were for the helpers. And yeah, anyways, this is where you would pop back up if you got the third bell and stuff. And this would have been the hint of, hey, there was a secret area you missed. And I'm probably right now just thinking of where that would be. But also I ended up getting stuck down here with a guy just spamming rock throw. After killing him, we move on to the next level. And yeah, that's how they get the 3 bells in that level. And now we're talking about level... Is this level 6? Oh shit, this is level 6. I guess they didn't count the base as one. I guess they didn't count the base. But as for this one here, there's a lot to be said about this. Honestly, I think this was the first one where I actually had a bit of trouble finding any of the bells. That, and I made a really dumb decision there and there. But also, this has to be probably, if not the easiest way how to... I think this is the first pawn, actually. Yeah, secret exit, which takes us to the first fishing pawn. As I said before, fishing pawns will be used as a, well, sort of a way how to grind for coins. And is the most optimal way of grinding for coins, unless you find a certain area that you're level that you are very good at and can basically just grind at. But yeah, I would propose the fishing, but also at the same time I would say I would say that it does take a bit of time. But anyways, we are actually going to be using now a clip that I basically had to go through a second take. When I mean a second take, this basically was a cleanup when I came back to clean up. This was actually the first level in the game where I actually got 0 bells, and so I just decided to use the clip of this. As well as even after going through the first 2 worlds, you can still see I still am pretty crap at the game, basically. But anyways, looking around a bit, obviously not gonna find anything here. Just the 2 levers here. I'm just trying to check around to see if there's any other, like, entrances, secret entrances, especially after finding out that the last level actually had something just like that, so just keeping an eye out for that. And now we can go into the next room, and I don't know how I didn't see this the first time. Again, a couple of these bells are kind of on my case. I don't know how I didn't see this the first time around. Yeah, I don't know how I didn't see this, and then it just required the level rock. So just grab out your rock, which gets you the first bell. I will admit, I think I don't think it's the second one. Yeah, the second one I should have easily been able to get, especially because considering I don't know what was going through my head at the time, but after that, oof, dead again, but after getting chased by a good rock, I should have been able to just go back, but I don't know why I didn't pick it up. But either way, is this an introduction to? No, it's not an introduction to those things. I don't know what was the point of placing that there. I guess to pad out a bit of the concept, I guess. But now we must survive the rolling rock. It looks like a bowling ball, actually, kind of. You can't tell me that doesn't look like a bowling ball. Just reskin as a bit gray. Yeah, that's a bowling ball, just skin gray with a little bit of lighter gray. It's funny how I look at that. I didn't think I would ever notice this. Yeah, so here was the one that I missed, and I don't know why I didn't think about. So when I saw that, I was like, oh shit, I maybe was supposed to do something else. No, I didn't even go on to the rock just to jump up there to get the second bell. I don't know what was going through my head when that was happening. Also, man, I am getting hit a lot. Maybe I should have saved up a bit of coins, did some grinding for Cupid, because geez, would have made these little waiting sessions a little bit easier on me, but yeah. Now let's talk about the third bell. This one's actually hidden. Oh my god, bat, why? And now we just run, jump in here, and a hidden door. You're gonna be seeing a lot more of those. Again, I'm being somewhat impatient for this, so yeah. So sorry about that. But as we go in, I also fell down, and also trying to do this with Rose and not Rose and oh god, I'm not Rascal. Passel. Yeah, I think that's his name. Again, I don't know why I'm not using the one with the higher climbing here, but anyways, I guess I just wanted to use the different cats. But yeah, we got all 3 bells now. Again, actually very easily. The only thing you would need is would need the rock helper, which is not too many coins right off the bat. It's not until you try upgrading these things is when you realize you need a lot of coins. And I fell. Just to do that, we're just gonna skip there, and I'm surprised I didn't get double wombo combo there. And now, finally, we have our first boss in the game. The Yoshi looking motherfucker, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this guy looks like a buff Yoshi. Also, you get an introduction to that, and we also have rigs here as well. I'll take a shortcut. Yep, sounds about right. And now we have the first thing here. So yeah, once again, I'm just gonna jump over the future me again because, like I said before, I think this was also another castle where I didn't really get, well, not right off the bat, but this was also one where I didn't really get any bells at all, so I just didn't see any point of just showing you my first go through it to just the second one. It'll be a little bit faster, plus less deaths, that's for sure. I will admit that I probably fell for every trick in the book here, but yeah, it's a pretty fun first castle. I also do like the music, and I think a lot of the reasons why I missed these bells was due to the fact that I didn't have the money for the rock partners yet, and I also do want to mention that I didn't have the fishing rod yet, so I couldn't do fishing for grinding for coins, which once I did, I took an entire session just to do that. And I also apparently never went through here. Again, it was blocked with the rock path, so I would have been inevitably stopped again. But yeah, like I said, I didn't have the rock helper with me just yet, so a lot of these bells would have just had to been gone by anyways, because like I said, the coins in this game are not as few and many as they were before, especially considering 500 was considered a lot. So when I saw like 1,000 to 2,000, I was like, how the F am I gonna do this? And then just to make another point, I know you could have just bought the coins and shit, but I never like doing that with mobile games. Like, I never like buying their crap unless it's like super necessary. This apparently wasn't too bad with the ads. Granted, this was the third game again, and it was a demo, so... But for most of the ads, this wasn't bad. Also, that was pretty neat. And, yeah, another rock. Again, all three bells. Basically protected by stone. Pretty bad. But anyways, now we have the first boss. You again? The Savage Lizard. Looks like I'm gonna have cat for dinner. Haha. Oh, if only you knew. It's ironic. I know he's the first boss and everything, but he's a pathetic first boss. This went the same way for my first game. Seriously, not hard at all. And now we got another person. Aw, so cute. Immediately gets fucking smacked over the head. And we lost the drive. We won't be seeing that drive until God knows when. Probably not until in-game, if anything. And we murdered the lizard. Cool, the lizard is no more.